Hi there, I'm the Bourbon Bartender, and today I am going to make you my version of an old-fashioned. Now, I get asked questions quite often, and most of the time they're inappropriate, like, are your parts real, or do you Photoshop, or how tall are you, and can you ride the rides at an amusement park? But today I'm going to answer one of those questions that's not inappropriate and is, what's your favorite bourbon, and how do you like your old-fashioned made? So let's get to it. So, to start my favorite version of an old-fashioned, I have brown sugar. You can use simple syrup, and other people use different sugars in it. I like brown sugar. I think it gives it a richer appeal to it. I have noticed that some bartenders will add a little bit of water to dilute the brown sugar, some warm water. I like mine as alcoholic as possible, so I do it with Buffalo Trace. So let's answer that one question too, and I think I say this often, but my favorite bourbon to use in an old-fashioned is definitely Buffalo Trace. I don't know if you guys remember when I opened this recently, but apparently I've gone through it faster than I thought. So, but I'm going to pour, and I don't have very much left in here, so I'm not going to measure it out. And all in all, it's going to be about 2.5 ounces, if you're wondering. And then, so I just poured like a little bit in, just a very little bit. And I'm going to smash the brown sugar in here and stir it up a little bit. And I will say, the reason that other bartenders tend to use some water, or like warm water with this, is it does dilute a little bit more. There will be some, like I can see the sugar in here later, but I personally don't mind it if you do go with the warm water thing to make your simple syrup with the brown sugar. Yeah. I have an orange slice. I used to not like the orange slice in it as much, but I really do like that taste in it, more than just like when you put the outside of it in there. I like it. And I don't like it muddled. I think that makes it too messy. So all I do is just take a spoon and I just smush it, not muddle, just smush it so the juices get out there, and add a little extra stir. And that's all. That's all I'm going to do there. Then I'm going to add my bitters. Not a ton. Just a few drops. Right here. About 4. We're good. We're good. Oh, I don't want to cover that up. I want to keep the alcohol open. Let's keep the alcohol open. Okay, so we've got that in there. I'm not going to stir that. And then I'm going to add the rest of this. So again, we're going to be at about, yeah. So like, not the cup. If you're using a normal bourbon cup, right about there. It's about 2.5, 3 ounces. I like that. And I'm going to give it another stir. Another favorite of mine is the large ice cubes. I've talked about it before. When you're doing a sipper drink, you want a large ice cube because you don't want it to dilute very fast. Sipper drinks, you really want that alcoholic taste. Sorry, that's my dog, and I think people asked before what the snoring was in the background. It's my dog. She likes to sit by me, and apparently I bore her enough. She's not into old-fashioned, so she'll snore it out. So if you hear snoring, it's not me. It's not an audience out here. Hope to God it's not. It's my dog snoring. Ice cube in there. And give it a little stir. Just a slight stir to bring everything together. And that. And then I have I have an itch on my leg, so excuse me, I'm gonna itch that. One final part that I like. So you'll see maraschino cherries in there, you'll see no cherries in there. Because I like mine sweet, I love using the Luxardo cherries in mine. They're an Italian cherry, and I think they taste like an adult. They taste like an adult gummy, like a fruit snack, adult fruit snack. I love them. I already did this just so you don't have to watch me do it, but with the orange, I like putting the orange peel on there. And I am going to take this part that I heated up, and I'm going to rub it around the rim of the glass. And I do that because you can get a little bit of that orange taste with every sip that you do. So I do that, and then I'm going to turn it with the inside of the rind peel towards me. Get a little bit more of that juice in there, or the oil, I guess it's oil. And then drop that in there. Drop in my extra cherry. And there you have it. This is my favorite version of an old-fashioned. So until next time, cheers. That is fantastic. I do a fantastic job.